Good day and welcome to Psych Sense, where we make sense of mental health. I'm Ken Mallon, your host, and today we're going to talk about mental health myths. I asked some of my psychology classmates at ndnu to help me make a list of myths shown here in this word cloud. It's just a tiny sampling of what we came up with very quickly. So make yourself comfortable while I debunk the top 5 mental health myths. Number 1, mental health issues don't affect me. The fact is that 20 to 25% of American adults experience a mental health issue. So if it doesn't affect you now, it may affect you later or affect someone very close to you, like a partner, a parent, or a child. And 10% of young people experience a period of major depression. When you look at the very serious disorders such as schizophrenia and bipolar disorder, a full 1 in 25 Americans has suffered from it. And don't forget, suicide is the 10th leading cause of death in the United States. It accounts for the loss of more than 40 to 50,000 American lives each year. Now, if you watch the news, you'd never know that suicide accounts for twice as many deaths as homicide, something that is very often reported on the news. Myth number 2 is that it's their fault. Now, it's a common misperception that people with mental health disorders have brought this on themselves by either being weak, irresponsible, or some other character failing. The fact is that mental health issues are caused by many things, including genetics, brain miswiring, traumatic events, societal pressures, and more. In fact, these causes impact thoughts and behaviors in a multifactorial way the psychologists refer to as biopsychosocial. Now, myth number 3 is that people with mental illnesses just need to get over it and move on. Why can't they just go on with their lives? This is another common misperception. Let's take depression, for example. Some will say that you should just move on and get over it. Well, what they don't understand is that those that are truly suffering from depression can't just move on. They need treatment. They can't move on and get over it any more than someone with diabetes can't get over their illness. You can't just say to person, hey, get over it, start processing sugar. Myth number 4, the mentally ill are flawed people. Really? Is your dad who has heart disease also flawed? What about your aunt who has high cholesterol? We as a society often wrongly stigmatize those with mental health issues, and we treat them differently than those with other conditions such as diabetes or high blood pressure. We accept that some people need to take medicine or see a doctor for a chronic condition, but we don't accept that someone may need anti-anxiety meds and therapy to get over something like a phobia. The more we accept and understand that mental illnesses deserve no more stigma than medical conditions such as cancer and arthritis, the healthier our society will be. Now on to myth number 5. People with mental health issues are violent and unpredictable. Now, this is just false. The data show that those suffering from mental health disorders are no more violent on average than anyone else. In fact, those with serious mental illness commit less than 5% of violent crimes. The more serious problem is actually the opposite. Believe it or not, people with severe mental illnesses are over 10 times more likely to be the victims of violent crime than the general population. So next time you're feeling afraid of someone with mental illness, maybe you should consider a bit of empathy. The bottom line here is that mental illness is all around us. Accepting, understanding, and empathizing with it can lead to less stigma and better treatments, leading our society to greater mental health and prosperity. So I hope you enjoyed our top 5 myths, and with that, thank you for watching Psych Sense, where we make sense of mental health. I'm Ken Mallon, your host, and we'll see you next time.